I don't know what this is, but I just paused the recording and all of a sudden I started singing The Carpenters, We've Only Just Begun. That means something, I don't know what. I'm actually getting that the people watching this, listening to this, are a lot more powerful than they realize and should stop underestimating their awareness. Like, you're a lot further in this process than you think. You're a lot more aware than you think you are. You're a lot more awakened than you think you are. You're a lot more intuitive than you think you are. There's something about people, a couple of people who have been single for a while, and they're in this energy of like, you know how people are like, I've been single for so long, I don't even know if I could date again. Something like that, about wondering if you could, you know, how you have to like make time for people. Like, could I squeeze that in? Like, you're kind of having doubts, being unsure. Like, am I ready for that? I've gotten so used to doing things when I want, how I want. Something specific about wondering if you can even make space for another person. Showing like an extended period of just kind of being alone and doing things for yourself, showing up for yourself, doing what you want, like I said, when you want. If I want to walk around in pajamas all day, I do that, you know. And wondering if you're like ready to kind of reset that and make space. But the message is like, actually this has come up a lot in the last week or so, about how for empaths especially, certain patches of your life you are intentionally made quote-unquote single, but it's so you could spend the time alone to do the work you need to do, whether you're actively doing work or it's just happening by the things that happen in your life. But they're saying like this space of being quote-unquote single was intentional. It wasn't meant to be forever. And so there's someone who has like a crush or something, and you're giving off this energy of, I am self-sufficient. Like, they see that, and so they know if they were to come towards you, they'd have to be serious. Like, you've got your shit together, you're fine being alone, you don't need somebody, which means somebody has to approach you on a different level, right? If you're somebody that's like, I need somebody, anybody can come towards you, you know what I mean? And they understand, they can see it, like your whole aura says it. I am different. I'm fine being alone. I don't need anybody, so you better come correct. You know what I mean? They see that. And so this person's really thinking like, do I have enough to offer? Like, they're evaluating, what do I have to bring to the table? Is it enough? They know they have to approach you differently. Because again, you're okay with being alone. You're not somebody out here that's like desperate to find a husband or wife. Like, I'd like it. If it happens, it happens. If not, I'm okay being alone. And they know that, so they're evaluating themselves. Do I have enough to bring to the table? And I think they're going to, because I'm getting like, you know, a small gesture. Like, you want to go get coffee, or, you know, go get a drink, or nothing big. A small gesture. And that it's actually better, because the manipulators are the ones that usually do the big gestures, because they're trying to fool you, right? Rope you in. It's a small gesture. There's something important about the way, the energy you give off, because again, you have been single, you are self-sufficient, you're not desperate, and it's really making this person evaluate something about themselves. But through everything we went through in 2025, if this is about you, you have really made a shift to where you're not fighting to be accepted or validated, or like, you've let that go, the need for people to validate you. You don't really need external validation anymore. And that's the energy you're giving off, and that's why this person knows they have to approach different. The normal things, you don't care about what other people care about. And there's something more than this. It's about how you've upgraded and healed and shifted, because there's more than this. There's something about, like, if you're hanging out with people and you're just kind of quiet because you're noticing, like, you're just not feeling the energy anymore. And it could be people that, like, you used to go out and tee hee hee all the time, and now it's like you're just watching these people, like, I'm just not feeling this anymore. You're really, like, protecting your peace. You've been through so much now. You're just like, yeah. And it's like you're getting to a place where if I'm uncomfortable, I'm up out of here. I'm not doing this anymore. But it's not like you're not being mean. It's growth, right? If something's uncomfortable, don't stay in it. If I'm not feeling the energy, don't be there. Like, that's where you are. Yeah, there's a big shift, because it's like, you're also at a point where you're like, I don't necessarily have to speak unless I have something to say, and I don't overshare, and like, there's something specific about that. Like, I'm just not feeling this anymore. I'm just not, and I'm not afraid to remove myself if I'm not feeling it. And again, it's not being mean to other people. It's not thinking you're better than anybody. It's just you're finally protecting your peace. I'm not feeling this. I'm not comfortable. I don't need to speak if I don't really have anything to say. I'm not looking for external validation. It's not like a fight. It's not like a problem. It's matter of factly. This just isn't me. I'm just protecting your peace. And someone's being very, very smart about who they're around, what they're around, what they're allowing in their energy. You know what I mean? And they're in this place where, you're listening to music that's more uplifting, and doing things that make you feel lighter. Proactively protecting your peace, protecting your energy, protecting who you let in your energy, what you pour your energy into. This is healing. This is growth. And being careful about, this is awesome, because I was just talking about this. Being careful about what you consume, and recognizing that protecting your energy also means I'm not consuming bad news all the time, and low vibrational entertainment, and any kind of bad vibes. You're just not willing to absorb any kind of negativity. You're very big on protecting your peace and protecting your energy. This is great. This, you know what, this doesn't feel like an old person wanting you. This feels more focused on moving forward. So it's somebody I don't think you had dated before, that's seeing you in this energy and knowing they have to approach you correctly and seriously. And actually, this is a prime example of how we learn lessons, because they're saying you're in this energy because you've been burned. It's like maybe you feel like people never really showed up for you, or people never really showed you love or supported you, and that's how you got into this energy of protecting your peace, which shows you that, yes, that stuff was painful, but it was necessary because it brought you to where you are. Does that make sense? Do you understand that? Because that's how we learn the things. We have to go through the struggles to learn the lesson. But they're saying what brought you here is like it's the kind of situation where, like, you are always pouring more into other people than you were getting back. Very imbalanced. And you got to the point where you're like, I'm not doing that anymore. And that's how you got into this energy of, I'm protecting my peace. I'm not dealing with things that are draining, or vibes I'm just not feeling anymore. I'm not doing that. That's what brought you here. And you have been or are about to start weeding through people, right? Noticing that I'm giving more than I'm getting, and I'm going to weed through those people because I'm just not doing this anymore. It's a great place to be. Okay, I guess we're skipping around because that is not where we are anymore. Now there's something about like a blockage, something stagnant in like money, like a business deal, like if you're selling a house or selling a car or something, and it's just kind of stagnant. they're saying like the block in this is not just external, but linked to like some kind of unfinished emotional business from the past. The thing, the item or business deal or whatever, the house, the car, whatever, is held back by the energy of like grief, guilt, sadness, especially if it's related to like someone who crossed over. Like, let's say you lost somebody, I'm very sorry, and you have to like sell their house or sell their car or something. There's like the grief attached to that that's creating a blockage. There's a need to clear that space or that property, or clear yourself from the grief of it all. And that's what's creating the blockage, the grief, or sadness or guilt attached to this. So you need to clear that. Obviously, reach out. I can tell you how, or I can do it either way. But that needs the energy of that needs to be cleared. But there's also something about interference or like pettiness from family members. So if this were like if someone passed away, and again, I'm very sorry, and we have to sell the house or the belongings or the car or whatever, this is what's creating the stagnant energy, the blockage. So clear the energy of the item, the house or car or whatever, and clear your energy of the grief and stuff. But also there's like family members upset. Okay, if this is for you, reach out to me. Again, you don't have to buy anything, but I can at least explain it to you better and tell you what you can do. All right, we're going to move on from that. Oh, I love this next message so much. This is somebody's ancestor speaking up. They are very proud of you. You have broke generational curses, cycles, trauma. You've gotten out of survival mode. They're saying you are the key that has unlocked like the abundance for your lineage. Like you have healed deep-seated issues about things that have been passed down generations in your family. Issues regarding money and scarcity. You freed yourself from, like I said, cycles of like stress and struggle. They're so proud of you. They're so proud of you. But to you, it's like you were just going through what was thrown your way. But like I said, we have to go through all these struggles to learn, and you learned the lessons, and you broke this pattern. Oh, of course we can't just keep it light, right? Okay, let me say, this feels very, very good. The ancestors are so proud of you. It's like you have done amazing. But then we have to say, while your ancestors are cheering for you, it's like some of your living family members are pretty envious and maybe a little hypocritical. Because there's a little warning about people who may try to come back into your life once you start getting in the cycle of the abundance that's coming your way for breaking this generational curse. Does that make sense? As things start going better for you, jealous family members are going to come around. They're literally showing it like vultures coming in. So just be aware of that. Like, you've done what you were here to do as far as breaking those generational cycles, curses. You've done that, and so now abundance comes in for you, and now the vultures come. So just be aware. But they're really encouraging you, like, accept the blessings that are coming your way. Trust your intuition, but also maintain boundaries with toxic family members. I'm going to leave it there because it's been pretty light, and I like it, and I wanted this Sunday reset to just be quick, light, not too heavy, not too deep, okay? Obviously, if you need a reading, get a reading. But like I said, we're not doing anything too heavy this week. When I send out this week's emails, we're just going to be clearing out like everything we went through. Eclipse, Mercury retrograde. It was a very long Mercury retrograde. We're just going to do that. Whoever that is that can't sell something, reach out to me. We could do a clearing for that. that there's some energy around that has to be cleared for that sale to go through or that deal to go through or whatever that is. Sorry, my throat is really killing me. That's it. We're going to wrap it up. So have a good week, everybody. Reach out if you need something. Send them positive energy away.